Hey everybody! Wait a minute, I gotta do a special shout out to Nessa Survive. Nessa Survive said, "Wealthy afternoon, Millie Chubb. My first live where I'm dropping down from the bushes with you. Thank you for being here, Nessa. Hey, Linda, Faith, Kelly, Shar, Sin. Thank you for being here. Hey, Kim. Kim, I did this early, girl, so we could be ready for Big Brother tonight because it is going to be a barn burner. I'm so excited. Hey, Erlene. Hey, Tia. Hold on, child. Does anybody else have problems with their text messages? Like, I don't check my text messages like that, and people be mad. She said, "Thank you." I know. Hey, honey. Hey, girl. What's tea? Ronnie, Monica. Just fine. Sandra, Angela. Hey, Sarah, what's going on? AKA is in the building. D9 in the building. Hey, April, Tanya. Okay, honey, Ronnie, girl, I do a lot of listening while I'm in the grocery store. So I totally understand. So, girl, yes. So if you have some unexpected laughter, these people, I love that. When I look at something when I'm in the grocery store and I just bust out laughing, people be in the hey, Unwind. Hey, Shayla. Yes, ma'am. It's a party over here. Hey, girl. I'm starstruck. What's going on? What you starstruck about? Hey, Britt. Girl, look. Britt said, the chick said, girl, yesterday was so much fun. Oh, girl, look. I done went to the pool yesterday and came home and slept under the ceiling fan all night. So I probably am. But honey, I had a good time yesterday. But it's too hot to be sick. So I know that wore off real quick. Hey, Shonda, Miss Exec, what's going on? Monique, Adrian. Yes. Hey, Tammy, Denise, Peach Prince. I did enjoy the spa. Y'all, please. I know sometimes if you're in the DFW area, I think we were in Plano yesterday, the colony, and what is that? Shit, I can't even think of the name of it. Y'all, please go. That's the best $80 that you will ever spend. Um, it's called the World Springs. Our brother bought it for us for Christmas last year, and we just used it yesterday. Oh my gosh, that is something that I want to do often. You need to go at least once a month. Thank you, girl. Oh, Latasha, and I don't know, because I'm not a real serious person until I really have to be. So I just find joy in everything, and sometimes it just writes itself. So yes, I'm laughing all the time. You did. That's good, honey. Spot is good. I was outside. I was outside, thighs out, boobs out, cheeks out, out, out. Girl, I had a good time yesterday. Ooh, child. And honey, I'm buying me some more caftans because yes, I look. I ain't even take my spa hair off. I'm gonna change it up, child. I was like, I didn't know. I didn't really know what to expect, but it was just pools, and you go to all these different pools. Girl, they had one that was like 50 degrees. I didn't get in that. I didn't get in that because you were supposed to jump out and then get in the sauna, and I was like, I'm not about to hurt myself trying to get out and freezing to death. So I didn't do that. But yesterday was so good. We had such a good time yesterday, and I really did miss y'all. You know what I realized yesterday? I realized that I have come here, and I'm sure other people that you support and subscribe to, it's the same thing. But I realized that I have created little monsters, little spoiled monsters. Because I was like, I don't have no content. And Brown Sugar Babe texted me something. I know you're on relaxing, but I miss you. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta go and do something. Y'all, I was so tired last night. Y'all know, like, first of all, when you're outside in the sun, it already wears you out. Then when you're in the pool, in the water, you go into various pools. That's it. You just in water. Me and my sister, it was like everything was slow motion. We had our little outfits. I gotta show y'all. I might show y'all before the end of this. I had got my sister and I had got our Gordon Gartrell shirts. So hold on. Let me let him know I'm on live. I had got our Gordon Gartrell shirts. Uh Hold on 1 minute. Hold on. So I got our Gordon Gartrell shirts. So, we packing for the spa, child. We done put makeup in the bag. I done put different hair in the bag. I done had jeans, shirt, underwear, all the stuff, all the things that you need to wear out. Child, when I tell you my cover up and my swimsuit is what we wore to dinner. Yes. Yes. And then like my sister had on one of my caftans and she had her cover up and her swimsuit on. And I just had my swimsuit with my cover up on. That's what I went in. Girl, I got out. I said, Mel, I can't do it. I can't do it. Child, so I got up and I dried off from the walk from the spa to the car, from the car to the restaurant, and from the restaurant back to the car. And when I got in, I was like, it took me forever to get in the shower. Like, it took me forever. And once I did that, I was like, dang, I got to do something. And then I didn't get home till like 7:30. So I said, okay, I will, do the Houston show. Hustle Hard, Hustle Houston, whatever. Heart and Hustle Houston. And after I did that and posted it, I was out. Like I did some scrolling. I don't even know what the TV was on, but when I woke up, I meant to watch Big Brother, but I couldn't watch it. I was so tired, I didn't know what to do. But I got up this morning and I was like, and I knew we was going to go live today because I was like, I felt like I just owed y'all that. And then I missed y'all too. Like, y'all missed me, I miss you too. So don't think it's one way, honey. I was in my head a little bit yesterday. I was like, I gotta see what's going on. But I got up this morning and I like to watch YouTube on my TV. So last night when I was watching Heart and Hustle Houston, like we gotta figure out when does that show actually come on, because I have that show recorded and I don't even have like a 3-minute ahead on that. But Love and Marriage Huntsville shows up on it. Now, don't get it wrong. They got previews all through the show. But at the end, it's like the end of the show showed up on my TV along with the previews for next week. So when I was watching it, okay. When I was watching it, I was like, I was doing stuff and I was sitting there and it was Tisha and we're just gonna start right here. Hold on, y'all, hold on. Let me call you back. I'm online. So I was watching it and I was getting my stuff ready for bed and stuff, brush my teeth, and I was listening to Tisha and Nell. I don't understand. I don't understand this. Like, we're just gonna start off with this and get this out the way. Oh, that's the wrong one. So let me say this about Love and Marriage Huntsville. And Carlos, if you come across this, just really think about it. Now, I'm not being mean or malicious or anything. I'm just being honest. We don't want to see Tisha on television anymore. We definitely don't want to see Destiny and Martell. We don't necessarily have to have Maurice and Kimmy. We don't. Marceau is the only dim light that you have on the show. Let me tell you what is the show. Listen, y'all, listen to me. And I don't know if you watched, I don't know if you looked at whatever the what on YouTube, because that's what I saw it on this morning. I did look at it on YouTube this morning. And this is what I came up with for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Forget this show. Just scrap the show altogether. No more Love and Marriage Huntsville. Love and Marriage, the Fletchers. When I say, hey Meredith, when I tell you that this, y'all can say what y'all want to say, but I would tune in for the Fletchers. I would tune in for this. I like just the way they open it with Lance, a new single. Hey girl, wait a minute. To go say it if it has to be said. T-Go say it if it has to be said. Hey T-Go, say it. When I tell you that Lance talking about being a single dad, talking about getting these kids together, this baby is teething, he up late, might have to take the baby to the ER. And then hold on. Then you over there, I don't think, do I not have a face up here? Hold on. Oh, I don't have it up here. Then you got Nell talking about, well, look, if after 30 years being with your father, your stepdad, your father, and if I can't just come and help my son out for a couple of days and he can't make it. And then with Chris talking about, well, son, tell me, how would you feel if your woman was leaving home for 2 days? I was like, this is a show. This is a show. This is a show. I will watch this. I will watch Lance become a father. I want to see Chris Jr. and his baby. I want to see what Kayla's doing. What Kiki, the cousin, does she have herself together? I want to see how Chris and Nell navigate through their relationship while they still helping their grown kids. Like, I will watch that. I will watch it. Would you watch it? Only, yes, Shar, only by themselves. The Fletchers are the show. That's what I'm saying, Kimmy. I don't know what a baby. I don't know what a mama is. I have no idea what Tabby said. Did the baby? Look what Tabby said. Tabby said, did the baby mama run away? I don't know. I don't know if she ran away. I was so confused too, because he act like she done popped the baby out and gave it to him. Now he at the house making Enfamil bottles at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Where is the mama? Bring the mama on the show. Forget all them other people that you want us to like, because now the star of your show is actually gone. So you want these B characters to try to be A characters, and they're on their way to Z. Take them off. We don't ever need to see them again. Bring on the Fletchers. I want to know what a baby mama is. I want to know what the other 2 kids are. I want to know if Nell is going to curse Fletch out and tell him I'm about to go to Lance's house, because you know what's going to happen. This is my son. This is my child. You may be his stepdaddy, but this is my baby. I'm ready to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. That's the only thing I can see. He has 3 kids. He said it. I have 3 kids. She said, for real, because where is she at? I don't know. And then Nell is sitting here talking to Lance like he'd have had immaculate conception and to pull the baby out of somewhere for himself. Well, you know, maybe it'll come out like the Chrisleys. They said Chloe mama, you know, she was doing some strange things with some change. And then Chloe mama to end up having another baby and tried to get that baby adopted by the Chrisleys. They was like, nah, we ain't gonna be able to do this one. We'll do Chloe's. We got her tested and everything. She's ours. I don't know why Destiny is on the show. Y'all, I am not gonna lie. I was zoned out. Fast forwarded. I don't even know what they were talking about. I have no idea what they were talking about. I want to exactly when the baby mama told him she was pregnant because made it seem like she didn't find out to I don't know. I don't know when that happened. Yes. I know I don't know how April said Chloe mama had 3 other kids. I did hear him say that, but I did also hear him say the other one that she had, she wanted them to adopt the baby. Get Keisha on the line, baby. She said Lance need to get a court and some child support. Girl, and a nanny. Lance needs a nanny. This baby say he got to be up at 2:00 changing his pajamas because the baby is teething. Then he got to get up and go to work at 6:00 in the morning and be a boss. I want to see all of that. I don't want to see nothing else. If you can't saturate this show with the Fletchers, then just take it off the air. Take it off. Go away. She said, I can't. You talking about Nell? She said, I can't stand that pie face. Nell trying to be the nanny, and Chris said, ain't no way. Chris said it ain't gonna happen. Chris said, my wife is not going nowhere for no 2 nights a week. IJP said, welcome to single motherhood, Lance. Yeah, Todd's son, Todd tried to get his son some help, but it just ain't gonna work. His pullout game is weak. And he don't need no more kids. And then, like, why they not talking about Chris Jr.? Like, what's going on with Chris Jr.? When are we going to talk about Lexi? When are we going to talk about that? I feel like I know that there's not something that they want to touch because they feel like, you know, that's not something we want to see. But that is your reality. What's his name? I'm about to say Marcel. Carlos, you talking about follow the reality. That's their reality. Follow it. How do they feel? How does Chris Fletcher feel? Does he want to mend fences with her? She not coming on the show as far as I'm concerned. Girl, I was going through it too. I just told them about you. Talking about I miss you. I miss you too, Brown Sugar Baby. I missed all of y'all yesterday. I know they will never talk about Lexi, but Lexi will be that they don't have to even have her on the show. And they don't even really have to say it because we've already watched. But they could talk about Lexi the way they be bringing Mel up in the show. You already know what Mel part was, and they just say other people or she or this. Talk about Lexi like that. Give us the Fletchers are the best thing that this show has, and they are failing miserably. Miserably. Ugh. I thought that was too much. Let me say this and then I'm gonna be out with it. Tisha, you have a lot of other stuff to talk about. Tisha in this scene was talking about when Nell was trying to get her straight about coming up in her husband's face. Tisha said something like, I think she said your husband brought him up first, but then Tisha went way back to the time when Marcel was in Atlanta and people had said he was in Atlanta with another woman. I think his truck had got stolen. And then he telling Tisha, I was with a friend. And then he finally said Chris Fletcher. That's what Tisha came back with. Tisha, what's going on with y'all in this jewelry store talking about y'all about to get a divorce? What is going on with the divorce? Like, why was y'all about to get a divorce? There's so much more that you all could talk about. And for Carlos to get here and say that they're trying to follow the reality, let's follow the reality of why you had them to say they was getting a divorce. Because that is crazy. And low-key, Babs said Carlos is full of BS. He will keep the BS just for ratings. Let me tell you this. Carlos don't care that much. Because if y'all listen to Carlos's, me and Dre was talking about this. If y'all listen to Carlos's interview with Caesar from Black Ink, and in the first part of that interview, he said that the people on his platforms, he said that they should all have something else to do because these shows are not going to be forever. And, you know, Caesar, even though he's not on TV, he still got his tattoo shops And I was like, y'all need to listen. Carlos is going to be up out of there. Rat droppings. Velocity. Velocity said he is full of rat droppings. Child, let me tell you. Dr. Meredith, she said, wait a minute. What Dr. Meredith? Shay, they done broke, so broke down. Next thing we're going to see Tisha act ace checking cash. Wait a minute. Somebody said something about her broken. Somebody said something about some broken ink. Here you go. Sandra said, Tisha gets on my nerves. Her broken language and speech impediment drives me insane. Sandra, did you hear her ask for a caramel macchiato? I was like, it's a O at the end of the word, Tisha. It's an O. O's or A's? Oh, there are different sounds. Yes, can I get a caramel macchiato? I was like, let me turn the TV, Jesus. Let me fast forward this TV. I cannot take it. I can't take it. I cannot take it. But she went and pulled that old story about Marceau meeting with Chris. And see, that was the time that Nell was in Atlanta and Nell had got their work done. Because Nell and Chris was talking about it with Carlos about 2 years ago. She was in Atlanta. She had got some work done. Chris had come down there. Chris was with her. He was staying with her at the recovery place. And when she said he went out to the fish market or wherever to get something to eat, she was talking about that. And then Tisha told me, I said, well, did you go with them? She couldn't go with them, Tisha. She was in recovery. Chris brought her something back to eat. Chris was Marceau's alibi. That is crazy. Tisha is crazy. Her dress was cute, but she was crazy. But that's all I got to say about that. And I just feel like, if they really want a show, I feel like the show would be so good if they would just concentrate on the Fletchers, bring them to the forefront, slowly fade everybody out. It wouldn't be hard to fade Martell and Destiny out. Destiny wasn't there last week. We really didn't miss her. Martell wasn't there this week. We don't care so much. Just fade them on out. Just fade them out. And then Kimmy and Maurice, they can be gone like a light switch. It wouldn't matter. But bring on the Fletchers. I think the Fletchers is the show. That's the show, child. They just do. Oh, let me take this down. I'm sorry. They doing a disservice. Doing a disservice to the whole show. Now, I put something up there a few minutes ago. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to get this on out the way. Child. Mia and Bobby Valentino in Chick-fil-A drinking a milkshake from the same straw. Bruns, you're not missing anything. That was all I had, because that's all I really saw. I just saw that about Lance, and I was like, I would love to see the rest of this. Mia said, I got up and I said, I want sun in the sand. And he said, be ready in an hour. And this is what Mia ended up doing at the beach. Y'all, he's sitting up there with his leg on her knee. She's giving him a sand scrub. Look, you said the milkshake brings the boys to the yard. I know that's. Child. Bobby, y'all, literally. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Just hold it right there. Just hold it. MIA. Yeah, I was so outdone with Mia. Let me see if it's on here. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me get to it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, child. Wait a minute. I know. Oh, here we go. So I was like, what? Let me share it, child. It's gonna be real quick. It's in her stories. Y'all, look at this. And then she talking about spoiled. Yo, I was outdone. Outdone. Oh, hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. Okay, now we'll just get up to it. Yeah. Look here. Look here at his feet on the sides of her hands. Yeah, I'm like, what is going on? Because there's something like, okay, for real, for real. Let's really talk about it. Because Alexa, cue Aretha Franklin, Ain't No Way for Victoria. Cause no, not for real, Alexa. Girl. Like, I just don't get Mia. And then, honey, then she said this. Let me go stop that. Then Mia said this. Hold on. Yeah, let me get that. Uh-oh. Then Mia said this on her thing. Let me stop this. Mia said, might get married Friday. I don't know yet. Girl, Bobby Valentino? Yes, Miss K. She says she was massaging his feet. Yes, not massaging, baby. Not massaging. She's giving him a sand scrub. And then and then right here where you can't really see it, this right here says spoiled. Like, what? You know, there was a time when cheating used to be something of a sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be the ducking and diving in the way to not let nobody know you doing this, then the third. Not you on a beach and you got your man because your other main man that's permanent has decided it's not worth it, and you done rich down here and pulled out Bobby Valentino. Girl, we all missed the divorce. She missed the divorce. She missed it. Hey, Nessa. Girl, this is Mia, Nessa. Mia is on the beach with Bobby Valentino in the sand, rubbing, just massaging his legs and his feet. I don't... Like Michael say on Good Times, the man I most admire, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. This is great. This is embarrassing. And G got, and I don't know, the kids might be with her. I feel like the kids are with her. What Denise says she need to be on Perfect Match. I was so outdone with Mia. I would just get so outdone with her. I was like, y'all, I got to show y'all this. Y'all got to see this. Let me get this off my screen, y'all. Hold on. Let me get me off here. Ooh, honey. Okay. Let me remove her from the studio. Let's go to our next thing. Okay, let me take this off because I can't with the milkshake scene. So, is it me? Or should Drew be really focusing on this first album? I think, was that you, Tammy, that asked, has Drew gone on tour? Somebody asked that question. Real Housewives of Atlanta is filming now, and Drew is reportedly working on a second album. Let me put this up here. Nessa has come from the bushes, honey. Thank you, Nessa. Hey, Wendy. Nessa said, forgive me, I'm going to speak again. Hey, y'all. I was like, is Drew, like, okay, wait a minute. So you have the first album out, which is good. Not you hadn't heard the first. Miss Cree says she hadn't heard the first. Girl, the first album is good. Miss Cree. Delusional. I got 5 on it. She got another one on there. I can't remember the names of the word. I can't remember the names of the songs, but it is a good album. She got one. She got a little video for it, and it's definitely Ralph in there, him downstairs. Oh, good Lord. I just don't know. I was like, how's she doing another one? And that's the thing. I don't know. This is a good question. Does she have a PR person? I don't know. That's a really good question. But I would think Drew needed to do a few other things. Just a few other things. Right? Hold on. Let me send this to myself so we can talk about this. But for you to get ready to start on another album, Alexa, stop. Child. For you to be starting on another album, I would think you would want to make sure, like maybe you get nominated for something from the first one. I saw that Judith Lieber sent Drew a new bag. It was the little skull head bag. It was really cute. That was a really cute bag too. I just saw that. She said just whacking Shamia again and again because Shamia is a lost cause. Oh, wait a minute. I'm still sharing some over here. I was like, oh my goodness. But I'm trying to figure this out. But this right here is what got me so tough. Hold on. Oh, it's not over there yet. Hold on. Let me see. If I get it over here. But yeah, girl, go and check out Drew's album. She already got one. Oh, Jesus. She got one out and she got a whole album out. And it's not bad. Her whole album is not bad. Like she has a really good album. She's going on tour with him. Yes. That's it, Alicia. Get radio rotation first. Oh, if they're not playing in Atlanta, well, I know they're not playing it here in Texas because, baby, Texas will play you out. Like, you will be tired of a song fooling around with Texas radio station. Tired. Do you understand me? My goodness. Hold on. Let me put this up here. You will be tired fooling with the music up here. And if she said they're not playing it in Atlanta and she's in Atlanta, Shay says she has not heard anything about the radio. Wait a minute. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Hold on. Let me. She said Drew and Rap on the run. They wish. Oh, they wish. Oh, child. Because when I tell you that Ralph was something else, y'all, this right here, this conversation. Okay, so South Carolina Fleet DJs had a Zoom call. I think it was Thursday night at 9:00 for me. So what they do is they feature a new solo artist, a new artist. Hey, Cece. Hey, C. And Miss Cree said, look what Miss Cree said. She said, I live in Atlanta and I've never heard any of Drew's songs, but you hear Shamia's a lot. Okay. Well, see, Shamia has the plug. Shamia is the plug. She in the radio station. And if Drew knew what she was doing, Shamia should have been her favorite person on the show so she could get her stuff played. Shamil on the radio because she at the radio station. Child, when him, do you see this background? I had to put this up here, so I need y'all to see. He was downstairs. Y'all, it took everything in me not to ask him, was he downstairs? I wanted to ask Ralph that so bad. I want to say, Ralph, are you downstairs right now? Is Drew upstairs? But that wasn't the nature of the call. Honey, they was geeking him up. Do you understand me? Oh my God, Ralph, this sounds so much like... Oh Lord, I don't want to be in no trouble. I want to be asked back. I'm sorry. Okay. They were really helping him to really feel like this is a great thing to do. They were saying that, you know, R&B, this is what R&B is missing. And I was really shocked when they played his song. So we had to sit there and listen to Wish You Well. Child, Ralph in the back like this. And I wish you well, and I wish you well, da, 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 and like singing the song word for word. So I got in 2 questions. I asked him, what can we look for with this song? But the way he was talking about it was like, he just put the song out and he don't really plan to do nothing with the song. He kept talking about another song that's coming out. So then I asked him, does Drew support him? He gave me a 3-minute answer that meant no. Girl, not Ralph Tresvant. Girl, he was back there. Girl, Ralph was back there singing. So I'm gonna have to do good because I hope I can be an influencer that comes back again. I really do, because I really appreciate it. Shout out to the South Carolina Fleet DJs, and it was all kind of DJs. And so what they're trying to do is get, let them be aware of what his music is, so they can get them on their stations and they can play their songs. Yes, Sandra. Yes. He said that. I wrote it. I took notes. He said that. He said he has his own record label. And I was like, well, if you got your own record label, then why is Drew around here? Is that what she's talking about? Was she not on the record label with Dennis anymore? He said that he was in a very dark place. And the relationship and the divorce and on television, it was just really dark for him. And he had to really calm down because he wanted to be in the light. And he said, wish you well is just basically, I just wish you well. I wanted to ask so bad, where was the divorce? But it was not that type of environment. Hey, Jenny. And I knew that they would have just probably ended my call if I had got to talking, like what I talk about. But I had to be on there and be, objective and positive. Child. He was talking about, Drew didn't like that part, in the thing and blah, blah, blah. And, he's, y'all, let me tell you though, I'm not gonna lie. When they asked him, who can he see himself working with? And he said, Chris Brown. I was writing something down. I said, what? He said that he can see working with Chris Brown because Chris Brown is, somebody that he feels he's in the same lane with. Lane? Y'all, they say Chris Brown standing up at these concerts singing for 500,000 hours and dancing for 160 million minutes. What are you talking about, Ralph? Exactly. Delusion. Honey, if Drew's song was ever for rap, that would be it. Yes, honey, Christopher Maurice Brown, baby. He said that he can see working with Chris Brown. Chris Brown? Not Alicia said Christopher Maurice Brown. You was on the call, Sandra. See? Thank you, Sandra. Girl, the whole time I was on that call, I was like, okay. I was like, you have to be an influencer at this point, and you have to be an influencer to talk about this. You can't be the influencer when you're talking about him downstairs. Because when I tell you that he popped up on that screen and I saw that background, I almost spit up my drink. I was like, he is downstairs, y'all. Oh, thank you so much, Sandra. I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that. Girl, when he said Chris Brown, I was like, really? And then he was like, I'm such a positive person. And, and then everything that's going on, this is not what I meant to do. Drew is the superstar. I was just supposed to be in the background. And I'm a producer. And then he talked about how he played in church and how church music is so musicy. And he had to like dumb himself down when you're doing R&B music because it's not that much music. And I understood what he was saying. I can't explain it, but I understood what he meant by church music versus R&B music. It's not so much in it. Not traffic lane. Child, what Ralph said, honey, I couldn't even believe it. But let me say this. He was so excited to be on here. And he was so excited. Wait. Yeah, please don't forget to like, share. Y'all make sure y'all liking in the comments. He was so excited to be on here, and he was so excited that it was about him. He was just, Sandra, do you agree? Like, he was just really excited to just be about him. They did mention Drew. They didn't mention her a lot. They mentioned, what was going on the show, and he kind of... Sandra. Girl, it was tough. It was tough because when he would say something, Sandra, it took everything in me. It took everything in me not to be Millie Chun. Like Millie Chun, let's talk about him downstairs. It took everything in me. But when he said Chris Brown, like Al, giving me feelings like Al. Baby, he ain't like this. I was about to say on his ground, and I was gonna say Freddie Jackson. I was not gonna say Luther, Freddie. I wasn't gonna say none of the greats. It's got to be Cam. It's got to be. It's got to be another one we don't know about. I'm talking about hands down. Because, like you said, not Christopher Maurice. Oh. Girl, when I said Al Jarreau. Girl, that's the first thing. And that ain't who I was thinking about. Al Jarreau came to my mind because I was thinking about Jeffrey Osborne. Did I say Jeffrey Osborne or Al Jarreau? I was thinking about, maybe I said Jeffrey Osborne. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus Christ. He want to be Tank. He want to be Tank. His head look like he could be Tank. Oh, my God. Girl. Yeah, but yeah, I wasn't gonna say Alexander O'Neal either. I wasn't gonna say him, but I couldn't believe it. Because when I got the message to come on the Zoom, I was asking all types of questions. I also had the flyer, and I didn't realize what was going on. I didn't know that I was gonna be on that call. I had no idea until that day. And I was like, do they just want me to be on here? So when I clicked on, they were like in a meeting, and I was like, oh, okay. I said, this is cool, this is real cool. Child. Mm, mm, mm. Now he on the Rashida tour. Thank you, Nessa. Nessa. Girl, look. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna get off of him. Girl, when I say he was so elated, like to see him on in his own, and like Drew wasn't coming down there and all that kind of stuff. It was just they were talking about him. He was so happy. Lenny Williams. Lenny Williams. Yes. Ralph wants fame so bad. We say that's the solid tour lineup: Drew, Shamil, Bobby V, and whoa, honey. Wait a minute, say what? You took one for the team, Angie. And I'm not gonna lie, honestly, I really didn't know what was going on. I was just sitting there trying to get myself together, and I was like, and when he popped up, I was like, oh, this is real. Here we go. Hey, I know whatever it is that people say about me, I'm a really good guy and all that. It's just unfortunate that me and Drew going through this on television, and the show is good. They're back filming, and I wanted to say so bad, are we gonna hear your song on the show? But then, Sandra, did you hear this? First of all, I need y'all to understand, I'm the type of person, if I'm there, I'm gonna take full opportunity of what I'm doing. So I didn't realize they were gonna have a question and answer session after they talked to him. So I just butted in between these two ladies and asked my first question. And then I was like, okay, you need to chill out because this is not your thing, Millie Chan. So just wait. So then later on they asked about a question answer session, and then I asked my second question. But I asked him, was Drew supportive? He said no, basically. Lord have mercy. Millie Chan took the team. Oh, honey, it was rough. It was rough. She said my face did not crack. Girl, I was, Sandra, when I tell you, you got to understand this. Well, Sandra, you probably can understand what I'm saying for real. I showed a lot of restraint because it was like when he came up, there were so many questions that was going through my mind that I could have asked, that I could have set this whole conversation on another like orbit. I could have put it out there because I wanted to know what's going on with the divorce. Are you all really divorced? Are you upstairs and downstairs? Where is Drew right now? Are you going to be singing on the show? Why are y'all pretending like y'all getting a divorce for the show? Because there were so many things you said that y'all were pretending to do to get on the show. Are you actually getting a divorce? When will it be? It was so many questions. And I was like, I can't ask none of these. These people going to put me off of here. Yeah, it could. Yeah, it was. It was. And then Jenny, exactly. The CC in me couldn't help. But then I had to really think about the question. So I knew it wasn't Drew based because it was about him. So I was like, Ralph, this is Millie Chan, and he put a little grin on. I bet he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, he may not even answer me. But it was tough. And then I said, you know what? After I got that out, I said, let me be quiet. I didn't say nothing else. I chimed in with the group, and then that was it. I was done. Because I was like, they about to be mad at me because I'm about to ask some real questions. So, Ralph. Girl, I wanted to know. No, they didn't know that. The only person knew me as being a content creator was the governor, the guy that invited me. Everybody else were DJs. So, child, Girl, it was so hard. It was so hard not to ask him everything I wanted. But child, let me take him from down here. Let's talk about let me see how I can segue into this. It's gonna be real easy though. Let's talk about somebody else who doing some stuff they ain't got no business doing. New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell indicted. Yeah. So this lady was like buying bang bang from a man. Thank you. Hold on. Let me see what y'all laughing at. Yes, honey. I want to know if he's downstairs and upstairs. That was so important to me. Oh, I know, Anessa. So wait a minute. Okay. So this is I don't have my glasses. So this is New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell has been indicted by a federal grand jury, making history as the first sitting mayor in New Orleans to face criminal charges. And she also made history one other time that made sense. She made history in 2017 as New Orleans' first black woman mayor and now the first sitting mayor to face federal charges. So she just breaking all the ceilings, honey, just breaking all the barriers. So at least 12 of 16 jurors were voted to indict Cantrell Friday, August the 15th. This comes after years of controversies, including alleged romantic involvement with her former security officer, Jeffrey Vapey, who was later indicted for wire fraud and falsifying records, legal battles with the resident over photos of the alleged relationship, court fights with New Orleans public schools over broken funding promises, former city inspector Randy Farrell allegedly bribing Cantrell with Saints tickets and steak dinners. Why is it always a steak dinner? Frequent travel and questionable spending during crises like jail escapes and mass power outages. The federal probe began in 2023 after investigations showed Vapey is the romantic involvement. He was the former security officer, Jeffrey Vapey. So federal probe began in 2023 after investigation shows Vapey spent hours in a city-owned apartment with Cantrell while on the clock. Evidence suggests falsified timesheets and a possible inappropriate relationship. Child, he pretending he at work. They sleeping on the city's dime and bounce housing all over their hotel room. Security, bang bang, baby, bouncing all over the girl. They done got a room, honey. A city on, not a room, my bad. They done got a whole city owned apartment. And then she falsified hours, honey. So he just making money, bang banging. She said, "Cause chicken is cheap." Okay, wait a minute. It's just not this. Lisa is just a little hunches. Okay, and then Cantrell also allegedly pressured former New Orleans Police Department intern Superintendent Michelle Woodfork to stop the investigation into vape. So he putting the bang bang down so well that once the police get a hold to it, she done asked them, "No, girl, no. This my girl. Look, I ain't never had nobody put it down like this, sis. So my baby can't be in no trouble. So y'all gonna have to stop this investigation to my man. He gonna come back out and he gonna do his job when I let him out." Oh. Meanwhile, her spending habits have drawn fire, including Wait a minute, that don't sound right. Meanwhile, her spending habits have drawn fire, including nearly $200,000 from campaign funds for image consulting, flights, upgrades, and other perks. FBI agents even visited her stylist boutique as part of the investigation. So, child, she's sitting up in the beauty shop talking about the bang bang baby, and you got the FBI undercover in there listening. $200,000 from campaign funds for image consulting, flight upgrades, and other perks. FBI agents even visited her stylist boutique as part of the investigation. You know somebody was sitting up in there. Not he's a gigolo spending lots of dough. Just a gigolo. Oh, child, he was putting it down, baby. He was putting it down. Whenever you get somebody to make you just mess up your job, just the idea that you could lose your job, the idea that you could go to jail, and you just throwing the balls to the wall, honey, let's keep going. This is the last part. Cantrell denies wrongdoing, saying, "How I came in seems to be how I'm going out." Accusation after accusation after accusation. Girl, the FBI is involved. How was that accusation? They in the beauty shop, probably listening to you while you talk about how you just got off a bounce house ride. You are crazy. What was he doing? And child should have put him on the payroll, baby, and just falsifying timesheets. Sir, you are going to jail too. And I'm gonna say this, even if it was worth it with her or not, you know he had no problem just not working or just working every once in a while. Oh, you're so welcome, Jenny. I appreciate it, honey. I'm happy to be here with y'all today. Over the moon, right? Her problem is she thought. Let me see. Her problem is she thought she arrived. We get places and act like white people. A girl could have been hooking up with anybody, and I understand that the person who is currently occupying the White House, that's insane. But you on this level cannot do those things. The hue of you, the gender of you, and the scale that you're on. I don't understand why some black people get in these positions, just like the mayor in Jackson and all them that's getting ready to go to trial next year. Wendy, are you in here? Like, y'all caught on tape taking. Here's the thing: if I'm gonna take a bribe, girl, he did. He secured that bag all through them bang bang sections. Thank you so much, Mrs. Ed. I don't know what his salary is. I don't know what his salary is. Oh, as if we're not under a microscope. Yes. Same with Fonnie Willis. Exactly. Off topic. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad. I'm so glad that makes y'all happy. Ooh, girl, I got a story to tell you about that. Wait a minute, let me pause. Let me tell y'all this real quick. So I'm trying not to be a helicopter mom, even with her being away. So when I left from up there Friday, she was like, "Mommy, we're going to a concert, da 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 da." I didn't hear the lake. She said she told my sister that she was going to the lake when we were getting our nails done, but I didn't hear that part. So I'm calling her yesterday, and I pull up the location. Child, her little face, the little circle that's in her little face, is surrounded by a body of water. As relaxed as I was yesterday, as relaxed, y'all. I was getting ready to go back up there. I was like, "Where is she?" And she would not answer the phone. Girl, I took a screenshot and I said, "What in the entire hell?" And immediately my phone rang. I was like, "What are you doing? You start school Monday. Why are you at a lake? And who are you at a lake with? You just got to school. You do not know these people." So we talked it out. Let me get back on here. Wait a minute. Girl, I was outdone. But let me say this. This is what Miss Exec said, and I'm with Miss Exec. His salary is paid whether he's at work or not. His salary is paid with these bounce house situations, signing these false time sheets. Oh, honey, Amy. Whoo, child. At the end of this, I'm gonna put it up and show y'all what I'm talking about. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Girl, I was like, whoo, whoo, whoo. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna leave it alone. Let me see. I wanna see his picture. Let me see. What's his name? Let's see if we can find him right quick. What did I say that man's name was? Hold on. His name is Jeffrey Vapey. Lord Jeffrey, you better be worth it if your face come up on this Google. Jeffrey Vapey, New Orleans. You better look. Oh, hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna send it to you. Hold on, let's get it right quick. Here we go. I'm gonna send it to myself. Here we go, honey. Let's look at Mr. Vapey. All right. And I want y'all to tell. I ain't gonna say a word. I'm not gonna say a word. His pic is out there. Yeah. I don't know if is she married. Hold on. Let me get Jeffrey up right quick, and then we're gonna see if she married or not. Is she married? Y'all didn't know. I don't know because I don't know. Hold on. Let me get Jeffrey up here, child. Cause what? Child. I can't wait till y'all see him. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let's get into Mr. Vapey, baby. And y'all let me know what y'all think. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Here we go. Hold what you got. All right. And here's Jeffrey. What do y'all think? He joined her on a trip to Dubai. Dubai? Oh. I can't put the footage up there, girl. Okay. All right, Shar. Thank you. I'm going to keep that in my head every time. Oh, her husband passed away. Kimmy said her husband died. Okay, her husband has passed away. Yeah, she's a widow. Lord have mercy. Arms folded right for research purpose. The mayor's husband passed about a year ago. Vapey's wife. His wife filed for divorce. Erica, why you say that? Erica, why you say that? What? What's going on, right? Oh my God. No, I wouldn't. But then, like, you don't know, like, what? I mean, okay, let me see if I can find the body. Hold on. She said, I need to see the body. Riri said, I need to see the body. Let me see, Riri. Hold on. Oh, is this a body shot? Uh-oh, we might see the body. Hold on, let me see. All right. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, this is not going to be a good one. I promise. I found one, but it's not going to be a good one. Okay, so just give me a minute. Let me load these up, and then we'll get to the body shots. It's a no for you. Alexa said it's a no for me. Lita says sigh. Love said, now wait a minute. Kara said no. Y'all a mess. Hold on, I'm trying to wait till to get there, child, so I can. Okay, y'all. Hold on, I found some body shots. Hold on. I don't know if y'all gonna like these. I know y'all gonna probably eat this up, but I'm gonna send it anyway, child. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Okay, it's coming. Nessa said, D said, nah. He's not bad looking, but y'all tough. Okay, wait a minute. I'm loading it up. Here we go. I got it. Here we go. Just give me a second. Let me get it in the inbox. Ooh, child. Okay. One. And then the next one is this one. It's coming, y'all. Hold on. I didn't expect to be. Here we go. All right. Okay, so here goes the body shots, okay? So we got this one. Hold on. And then we got this one. Hold on. Okay, so we got this one. Here we go. He looks tall. Girl, this said he was her bodyguard. LaToya Cantrell bodyguard, Jeffrey Vapey, please not guilty. That's a hell of a. Okay, that's one. Look at this one. So he's kind of tall, right? Yeah, now for real, hibiscus. Now real talk, no laughing matter for real. Nobody's worth my job. Hey Mika, hey baby. They were all over the place. They traveling. Oh, in Dubai. Not Carlton Banks' son. He's cute, but not mess up my situation for cute. I know that's right. No, he looks delicate. Y'all crazy. Crazy. He does look. Accompanied the mayor on several trips. Clearly. Clearly. Not lock her up. Lisa, lock her up. uh-uh. I'm not gonna mess my career. If my career messes up, it's just gonna be messed up for something I did. It's not gonna be for something that me doing something with someone else. I don't want nobody else involved. But look at this one now. Look now. This is the other. This the other one. Y'all, these people, it's crazy. He does have a small mouth, doesn't he? Taddy. Even more is chestnut, but I get you. I still couldn't be that either. No, not about to lose my job. I'm not about to lose my job for that. I'm not. because body isn't going to be enough. I need to see all vitality. Oh my goodness. And see, that is exactly. That's she said, see what the text been praying for. That's crazy. Not run it back. You want your money back? She said, you gotta run me my money back. Oh, child. It is crazy. It's a no for me, dog. Hey, Mika. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Well, we'll see how this works out because she going to jail. Now, mind you, the mayor is not like what is the duties of a mayor? Because the mayor is like ribbon cutting, right? The mayor is not doing all of that. I said, girl, he must be good. But it's so small. I didn't mean to say that out loud, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord. I'm so sorry. These people be saying stuff and I just have to comment because with Jesse, I would Jesse, like look, it's so little. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Hold on. What are the duties of a mayor? Because I just need to know what she really doing. A mayor's duties typically include overseeing city administration, managing the budget, representing the city, and acting as a community leader. They are the chief executive officer responsible for ensuring city policies are implemented and services are delivered effectively. Mayors often preside over city council meetings, vote in case of ties, and may have veto power. But that right there got me managing the budget. That's where she got in trouble at right there. These comments are tough, tough, tough. Oh, child. Mm-mm. It must have been, honey, it had to be good. It was good. It had to be good. She said he looked a little bit like Mayor Ray Nagin. He does look like Ray. Just a little bit. Now he smears your lipstick. Oh, the body pic is better. Okay, let's look at the body pic again. Hold on, let me go back. The body pic is better than the headshot. Yeah. I mean, he looks like he's tall. I mean, they said he was her bodyguard. That the biggest, the largest. Stop. Maybe it was. I don't know, child. Mm-mm. Now if he I'm telling type. Now that would be my next thing that I would say. I would just say that he was holding stuff over my head. Oh, good. She said the full body shots help. The full body shots is not bad. I'm not mad at it. I mean, maybe the wind blowing the reason his coat open like that or something. I think that's what it is. The wind, because it seems like indention in his pockets. Like, is that your wallet? Like, I don't know. Amy said, y'all gonna drive her to drink. Mm, it still ain't it. She said, him still ain't it. Security. Okay, let's take it down. Erica said, "Take it down. It's enough. Let's take it down." But I hate this woman is in this. I really hate she in this trouble. This is sad. How old is she? How old is she? Lord have mercy. Mm, mm, mm. LaToya Cantrell. LaToya Cantrell. No, 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 no. What is that? Like, does anybody know how old she? Child, she at the top of Google. Baby, you could when you put LA in, her name pops right on up. She's at the top of Google. This is crazy. Lee's comment is wild and insane at the same time. Ugh. I gotta go down here. The mayor governs the city. The mayor oversees the budget of the city. Yep. It's crazy how people get in trouble so quick. You know what I mean? So fast. She's 53. She is 53. At 53, nobody should be going to court for jail time. 53? Baby, she needed. I'm gonna tell you something. Honestly, her husband has passed away. LaToya needed. She just needed a little. She needed a little some warm on the side of the bed, and she found somebody big, tall, and he was down for the cause. Now, is he divorcing because of this, or he was already in the process of getting a divorce? Honey, this is our pet peeve. I can't with you just going and buy it off the rack and put it on your body looking like it's supposed to be hanging right. Go and get you some work done on your suit. I cannot. I hate an ill-fitted suit on a man. Yeah, she old enough to know better. Mm, mm, mm. Too old for this. She 53, child. 53. She got caught up. I think she just needed, she just probably needed some companionship. Okay, how old is he? Hold up. What is his name? What's his name? Okay. So let's see, how old is he? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me look at this right quick. Uh, Jeffrey Baker. Okay. I don't forgot that fast. Hold on, y'all. Jeffrey Baker. How old is Jeffrey Vapey? No, Vapey, not baby. He better be 50 something. 52. He's 52. She does look older than that. I said that too when I looked at her face for real. I said the same thing. He's 52. Yep. That's what I said. Now that's what I said, Brown Sugar. That's all there was. And then she done got caught up. You better know it, Riri. You better say it, baby, because it ain't one he put on that don't. It's not one. Hey, Cam. Not 62. Sid is crazy. Sid said she could have got a rose. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Okay, he's 52, child. Let's see. Wait a minute. Now his wife is named Julia. I ain't gonna say her last name. I ain't gonna say all her name. Wait a minute. This says entered into internal arrest on December 5th of 2019. No, that can't be his wife. No, that's somebody else. Wire fraud, child. Wire fraud in violation of Title 18 United States Code. That's just a lie. She said they be all. She said Toya be all up in these NOLA streets. Yeah, that's definitely the wrong person. But they say his wife is divorcing him probably since all this happened. I don't know. We don't know how much time they're gonna get. They hadn't got to that point yet. I haven't seen that. All right, y'all. Y'all done tickle me enough about these people. I hate that. I hate that for her. I hate that for him. I really do. That's sad. It's sad that that's happened. Wait a minute. I know I got some more stuff in here. Wait a minute. Let's talk about. Child, look at this. Now I don't know when. What's his name? He got a girl name. This the dude from the turkey leg hut. He was talking about his wife. Oh, I know what I want to talk about. Let me talk about this and then I'm gonna get right. When you said that maybe the wife set all this off. He had a beautiful wife. I'm gonna get to that in a second. Let's do turkey leg hut and then we go into the next story. He said, I took you from under a bridge. Former turkey leg hut owner gets deep on failed marriage, turkey leg hut, and all the scandals on the Uncut Talks. He talks about how he took his wife from under a bridge. He put her in this situation. Now, he's the one that went to prison. He's the one that had to get a restraining order filed against him. He's the one that opened up an oyster bar right across the street from the turkey leg hut. And yes, Dot, absolutely, super bitter. Lynn, that's his name, Lynn. Super bitter. And oh, honey, you should hear. Hold on, let me find it, child. The way he's sitting there talking about that woman. Oh, I thought this was so crazy. Let's look at this. Hold on. We're gonna play this. Oh, I hate this. Hold on.
Hey, people came to see me. They didn't come to see her.
Yeah.
What?
You can leave him. Nobody have to know about it.
I took you from under a bridge and I said what I said.
Ooh.
Pow. The only thing sweet was a T. I ain't playing with you.
You stole the idea.
I stole some oysters. I stole oysters. I ain't stole a thing from you.
Yeah. How is like co-parenting though? You gave a look at
No, I was still with Tommy was. Man,
Yeah,
I see, I had all the white people.
At the little golf cart.
Hello.
He said, "Hello, testing.
Testing.
We trying to see." Yeah,
Let's go get to it.
So,
Bitch don't know nothing.
right.
Bitch don't know nothing. Bitch don't know a thing. People came to see me.
Girl, he is horrible. Now I will say this. The only thing I feel like she messed up on is when she lost control of that money situation at the turkey leg hut. Now, he put her in a bad situation. She had to close the store. The bank had to fire the people. She did allow, like, some of the people did come back. They needed their jobs. And then eventually they had to just shut it down because she couldn't keep it up. There was a couple that she had stole, I'm going to say $200,000 in the area. And they were very upset because they were trying to invest, but they never got any return on their investment. Matter of fact, they just lost that money. He is in the Fed. So that conversation has to be very old because I don't think he's out. He's in prison. Yes, I think he is already in jail. But honey, We have some new subscribers in the building. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Where is it? Where is she? Where is she? There you go. Okay, so shout out to the Jessiest, the underscore Jessiest. She said, first time here. What's up, girl? Thank you for being here. And thank you to all the new subscribers. If you are new, let me know. I appreciate you coming in. We have a good time. We have long lives, but we have a lot of stuff that we talk about. So I hope you enjoy your time here. Girl, just get comfortable. Welcome to all the new people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We do here, I accept we don't have to agree on things. We do like to talk about it. And well, we're just happy that you're here. Very happy that you're here, honey. So thank you for joining us. And those in the bushes, thank y'all for coming up because Nessa came up. Nessa came up today. I'm so glad. Sometimes y'all come on out the bushes sometime, and I appreciate it. I love it. But y'all, let me get into this. I was going to talk about Diddy real quick. So Sarah Rivers lost her lawsuit against Diddy. I feel like Sarah, we do laugh a lot. That's exactly what we do. We do debate and we laugh a lot. But I think Sarah got in on this Diddy situation a little too late. If she had to come out in the beginning, maybe she could have gone to court. I don't know. But judge dismisses all 22 counts. Now, yesterday I read he dismissed all 21 counts, but all 22 have been dismissed. So Sarah is out of the running. And I am over Diddy, and I'm so tired of talking about him. And whatever happens to him, it doesn't matter to me because I'm good on Diddy. I could care less. Let me get this right here. Honey, wait, let's go. Hold on, let me find it. It better still be in here too. Oh, I do want to do the lotto. Hold on. I want to do the lotto. Okay, let me take this down. Let me delete this. Let me delete True. Hold on, y'all. Diddy gotta go. Oh, let me do this real quick. Y'all look at Brandy. Look at Brandy. Do y'all know who this is? Glansville. I think I said her name right. She was she will always be a housewife. She was on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And she also is the reason we did not get the second girls trip, the Housewives girls trip, because she done put her hands on old girl from New Jersey and they done took that whole episode away. Now, she said she had parasites in her face, right? And then I had posted on Hot Topics where she had done a peel and this whole part of her face was just red. She said she had parasites, girl. And then Kim, she did like a peel. And girl, it was like, you know how the Joker looked in Batman, was it Batman 2 with the Joker? You know how he looked? That's how her whole entire face looked. Oh, hold on. Oh, thank you so much, Nessa. I appreciate you so much. I do. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for that. So, and it's not even so much about her aging. It's like she looks bad. The wig is bad. The bags under the eyes are bad. But all this around here is reconstruction, I believe. Like Brandy has been going through it. And she had the Dot. You're right, Dot. She's had these things that happen. She's had face injections and all sorts of things. So that's a part of it too. But you remember now? Girl, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on right quick. I'll find it. Hold on. Let me see. ET. Let me take this one down because this is crazy. Hold on. Entertainment. Let me see if this is it. Is it in E-News? Hold on, it might be something else. Oh yeah, here you go. Hold on, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Oh, Instagram.
Tea bags on my face because it's like old-fashioned thing that she does, and it turned brown, so it looked like someone scorched my face.
Have you ever been given a clear diagnosis that you had a parasite?
He couldn't say for sure that there was or wasn't a specific type, but they treated me with all of these parasitic medications, and I did feel better. I just didn't look better. I think if I had one, it's definitely gone, but I am left with some residual, really weird, crazy things that we're trying to figure out.
You said you had spent around $70,000 in medical bills.
It's well over 100 and something now. I saw 21 doctors.
21
doctors. I want to live my life again. I want to go outside. I want to socialize.
Your face looks wildly much better. How are you feeling after the Nair incident?
Well, that was nothing. Put it on. My mom put like tea bags on my face because it's like old-fashioned thing that she does, and it turned brown, so it looked like someone scorched my face.
That's what it was. She put Nair on her face. She was putting Nair on her face to kill the parasites in her face. Ooh! And then on top of that, Brandy is not like the best. Because Brandy would get on your nerves. She'll do some things. Oof. Two-Face. She said Two-Face, not the Joker. She's Googling Two-Face. Okay. I know. Lord, yes, Lord help her. Exactly, Miss. She said, who puts Nair on their face? But I think she said she put it on there to like get the parasites out of her face. But I hate to say that's her karma, but Brandy be doing some crazy stuff. So let's get her down. Let me go, because girl, child, hold on. It's something else. Let me see. Let me take this off. Because we got to talk about this. I got to have this up here. If I have to go and reload it, I got to reload it. We talked about Ralph. We talked about Jill. We talked about... Did we talk about Target? We didn't talk about Target. Hold on. Let me do that real quick. Since I got it up here. Child, you know, in the days when you used to go in Target and you go in there and get some Fenty Beauty, you can go get, I don't know, Kat Von D, you can get facial cleanser. Baby, Ulta said, bye. Y'all losing y'all run. We out of here. Ulta Beauty officially cuts ties with Target. Over 600 mini shops to close by 2026. Like, gone. Child, Leah had gone in Target, right? She called me. She was like, Mommy, I had gone in Target and there was no Ulta. Now I know why. And I was like, don't you go back in there. You can go right across the street to Walmart. Child, gone. And you know, I mean, because, yes, I used to go to Ulta and Target. I would go to get like my lip gloss and stuff. I would go to get Lillian, like different stuff in there. I would get stuff out of there. And then I was like, what? And it just dawned on me because I was like, Kohl's had Sephora and Target had Ulta. Child, this is bad. This is bad. That's huge. Yes, that's huge. 2026, there's not going to be any mini shops. And let me say this. If you're building a Target now, they're not going to even build that in there. So Ulta said, we got to get out of here. We got to go. So they can see the writing on the wall. She said her mama put tea on her face, Nessa. I did too, but I haven't been to Target since right before the election. Yep. Target is losing, baby. Target is losing every day. Like, that is crazy. Because that's money. That's revenue coming in. Child, this thing got, let me take that off. We talked about the turkey leg hut. We talked about Mia. Child, I came with Mia. Rubbing this boy feet in the sand. Oh, we didn't talk about this. Did y'all do your homework? Wait a minute. Hold on. This may not be it. No, this is not it. Hold on. This. Child, I was so confused when I saw this. Hold on. Y'all, when I saw this, I was like, I have looked at this so many times. Lil Jon posted this, but this does not look like Lil Jon. I'm with you, Erica K. Brandy do be lying. Yes, honey. She said Tamar look at a mess too. Child, I went back over here and looked at this, and I was like, "Is this Lil Jon?" Tammy said Target probably really suffered losing out on the back to school sales. Love April said, "I work at Target part time. The foot traffic has drastically declined. We come in to purchase our products and leave." Wow, that look like Offset. Brown Sugar Baby said it is Lil Jon. It doesn't look like him at all. And then, y'all, he was standing up, and it didn't show his face, but it was showing his chest and all that. Baby, he is sculpted. He has been working out. Not science fiction movies. No, baby, he working out. He not sick. He just in the gym. Just to transform. Angie said she thought it was Cat Williams. Sure, you know who I'm talking about. Sure, said Lil Jon who? Hey, Lulu. Yes, honey, you know. That's Lil Jon. Not a busted Ricky Smiley. But baby, he posted it. Oh, look what Sandra said, child. Sandra. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Jill. Child. Okay, so that's enough of that. Let me get this man name down off my page. You know, I don't like to be fooling with that too much, too tough. Hold on, what's this thing in me? Okay, let's see what's next. Hold on, because I got to get to this story. Hold on, let me see. Lil Jon, we can take him off. Y'all, let's talk about this right here. This was okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and get this because then it got out of here. Oh wait, maybe not. I don't know. We'll take Brandy out. Let me take Indicted out. Okay. Now, this man won $5 million in the lottery, but he had no bank account. His girlfriend was like, "Thank you, Hibiscus Rose. Thank you. I appreciate it." His girlfriend said, "Baby, don't worry about it. You don't have a checking account. I got a checking account. Let me put it in my checking account." And allegedly, she has run off with another man with his $5 million, after taxes, whatever that is. And I was like, why does he not have a checking account? But then when I was talking, people was like, a lot of people don't believe in checking accounts. They don't believe in that. And they just, they just keep their money at home and in boxes and stuff. But how did you think you was going to cash a $5 million check, sir? They're not going to count $5 million out to you minus taxes. They're not going to do that. I would be devastated. And they don't tell them where she is. People walking around here with Chime and Cash App card. I can't with a Chime and a Cash App card. Child, that is insane. Child, she done ran off on the plug 5 million times. That is crazy. Ooh, I don't know, but like I said, I was having a conversation. I think it was with my sister and my mom, and it was like some people don't believe in banks. Child, that is crazy. But wait a minute, that ain't it. That's not it. Let me get to the next one. Look at this lotto situation, and this is not even the story that I'm trying to get to tell y'all about. Oh man, hold on. Okay, did y'all see this? This man that stopped by the casino after he got off of work won $8,000 on a slot machine. So he was playing 5 and Super 5. So he got a 5 and then 2 Super 5s. $8,000. And look what happened. Child, look at this. Look at this. God don't like ugly. Baby, they got him. It all got confiscated for child support. He done went and won $8,000. Why y'all looking and talking about this? Let me load the other one up. He done went and won $8,000 and he couldn't even get out the casino. Exactly. Give me that Chris Brown, baby. He out of there. I know that's right. Out of there. Let me load this up. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all finish going over through that. Cause honey, this is insane. Hold on, where is it? I got to get to it. Oh, there you go. There it goes. Let me go get the other one. Honey, I know he was fit to be tied. Cause you know you win $8,000 and they count that out to you at the clerk child at the teller window. You know you like, okay, I'm about to do it this weekend. I'm about to pay this bill off. I'm about to get this. I'm about to do that. Ooh, child. And that is so good because then you know them children need their back to school stuff. You know they need that. Okay. Let's get on to the top story of the day. Hold on. Let me see if I got one more part to put up here. Nope, that's it. Okay. Here we go. Let me put this up here. You see this man over there in the driver's seat? Hold on. Let's see, man over there in the driver's seat. What's his name? Hold on. Oh, okay, I got it right here. I thought I had it right there. Okay, here we go. Let me put this up here so y'all can really get it. 23-year-old. This is the man I'm talking about right here. 23-year-old charged in domestic unaliving of beloved Birmingham football coach. This is the Birmingham football coach that I'm talking about. This is his wife, who he has children with. This girl, 21 years old, child, listen to this. 23-year-old has been charged in the fatal unaliving of beloved Birmingham High School football coach. DeCorleone Kashawn Robinson is charged with unaliving in the Wednesday night slaying of 39-year-old Demetrius Darnell Beverly. Robinson is also charged with unlawful possession of a machine firearm conversion device. He was booked into the Jefferson County Jail at 8:47 p.m. Thursday and has been held without bond at the Jefferson County Jail. So police went to the apartment, found Beverly unresponsive in the apartment's bedroom. This baby right here, it worked. All right. What's his name? This is DeCorleone. DeCorleone is at work, living with this girl, right? Mr. Beverly, they said he done jumped over the back so he wouldn't be on the ring cam in the bedroom getting it in. While his wife and kids are at home. This boy done come home from work early and allegedly, this is the story I got, allegedly have caught this man in the bed. I'm just gonna say the bedroom, like the article said, in the bedroom with this girl. Now he got some firearms he should not be having, but the people want him out. They want him out because they're like, this is a crime of passion. Police went into the apartment, found Beverly unresponsive in the apartment's bedroom. Beverly's father said his son was visiting a female friend and he was multiple times with a Glock switch by the woman's boyfriend. Beverly was pronounced unalived on the scene at 9:26 p.m. The woman was the one who called 911. Robinson was taken into custody in the parking lot of the complex Friends and family are mourning Beverly's loss. He was a loving, caring father, brother, son, husband. He was just a good guy. Beverly was a graduate of Parker Hill High School, where he played football and baseball. He returned to his alma mater in 2020 as a part-time assistant football coach. Coach Beverly gave all of his thundering herd on the field in our community. Parker High athletes posted on Facebook. Beverly's unaliving happened just 1 week before the Stop the Violence Classic, an annual game between Parker High School and Ramsey High School. When I get my head job, this is what he said. When I get my head job, he was one of the first people I called. Warren said he giving you the shirt off his back. I'm sure he gave the shirt off his back. He gave a lot off of his back. He had somebody on their back. Yes, girl. Yes. That is the word on the curb. In motion. This baby right here that came home from work early. They said that he done jumped the fence behind. Let me find it. Let me read this. Listen to this. Hold on. Let me read this. This is coming from somebody on Facebook. She said this whole situation is pissing me off. So I'm going to say this and I'm going to let this go. They're talking about Robinson, the guy that came home early. He should have walked away. Where did y'all want him to go? The other room? It was his house. Then it drops down and said the man climbed the balcony just to get in, which means he knew he was wrong to avoid the ring camera. You climb a balcony for some, any 40-year-old now should know how these 20-year-olds play games. Yeah, it's a sad situation, but in that moment, do you know how you traumatized that boy? He walked into his house and seen his girl with another man after he getting off work trying to provide for his family. Then her uncle got into the conversation. Was it her uncle? Okay. Her uncle said, you don't know nothing. My niece had to get a second job. Maybe she didn't know of this stuff and how this would have happened, but his grown behind knew better. Don't blame the child when he was 39 and he was unhappy with his wife. That's not my niece's fault. If your niece is 21 and she is aware that this man is married, that's everybody's fault in the situation. Let me see what they said. Hold on, y'all. It got to be some more stuff popping out. Hold on. That is crazy. Oh, Lord. No, this is about Wendy Williams. Hold on. So then somebody said, well, sir, could have went to the... This girl said they could have gone to the hotel and wouldn't have been interrupted anybody and still been alive. What that mean is she had to get a second job. What was her second job? She was getting paid to do this. Now look at this man's wife. There's a whole grown woman with kids. Now she done lost her husband. The children have lost a father. She got public embarrassment. It ain't nothing more embarrassing. A man will embarrass you to the hilt. It ain't nothing more embarrassing to hear about your husband dying or being unalive with another woman. That is crazy. That is crazy. And then her boyfriend, because see, this is what was said. This is allegedly. Allegedly was saying that he kind of had eyes for her when she was at the school, but she was underage, right? But now that she's 20 of age, then he just, back then, you were a cutie. Was he giving her money? That's why her uncle said she was looking for a second job. What did that have to do with anything? Child, these comments. Somebody said, I'm just thinking, what if he knew and was trying to catch it and someone called and said it's going down? Plus, as a wife, I would be so ashamed. This was national news. So you embarrassed me nationally. So as far as the funeral and all of that, her will have to arrange it. My thoughts. I'm sad and ashamed. Because see, now you got to bury your husband who lost his life with somebody else. And you want me to put a funeral together? And my kids got to be there because you the daddy? I don't mean to be mean, but that's just a lot. Child, this man right here, Miss Didi said, what happened? Hold on, Miss Didi. This man right here lost his life because this man right here came home and found him in a situation with his girlfriend. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, what was her second job? That's what the uncle said. She needs a second job. Wait a minute. Somebody asked me something. Millie, you. Shoot, I want to know. Like, what was she trying to do? Because ain't no way. We talking about the coach in Birmingham, child. It's insane. I'm with you on that. The city would have to do it because I'm not bringing my kids because a funeral is already traumatic, and it's even if nothing has happened and things are natural causes and it's just a regular funeral, that's already traumatic. But you want me to bring my kids? I mean, they're gonna have to see it because I think children need an ending or whatever. I don't know how you would do this, but I'm gonna sit down in the front row of the funeral knowing that I could be at home making wings on Sunday while you watching the preseason game, but we sitting up in here at a funeral because you decided to go sleep with some little girl you had a crush on when you were working and she was underage? That is crazy. Am I going too far? Like that just seemed like that's what it was. Oh my God, that's too much. No, ain't no certain. But look, but that guy next to me, because I'm trying to figure out what the uncle talking about. I'm trying to figure it out. See, you don't know nothing. My niece had to get a second job. Maybe she don't know of this stuff would have happened, but his grown butt knew better. I saw that, Meredith. But the girl didn't know better. You know, did she know he was married? She had to have known. I did see that about Robert Scorpio. I don't even know if she was a lady of the evening. She was just, she said cremation, no service. They both knew better. Exactly. And even if she did not know, if she didn't know that he was married, let's say she didn't know he was married. You knew you had a man and you live in this house with him and he gonna have to get in this bed that you in with this other man. You knew better. Yeah. She said, I'll figure out what to tell my kids later, but nah, that is gone. Not read about it later. Yes, girl. What? Look, how many credit card? How much credit card debt are you in at 21 that you just need 3 or 4, 5 jobs? You haven't even lived, honey. You barely got a good ATM card. What are you paying? Oh, I was gonna do it. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to do no services. I know. I just could. I would be so mad. Child, you know how the people do. They said, well, I heard that he was in another man's house with another man's woman. They talking about the coach. he had a family to be at home with. Some people are dumb. I mean, ain't nobody come home, find another man in their house. In Birmingham, they probably gonna unalive you inside the house, especially nowadays. I mean, it's just gonna happen. 9-4. Y'all need to know that. It's just gonna happen. That is crazy. Ooh, child. That's crazy. Use the funeral as a PSA. This is what happens. Kia. Kia. Let it come up in the commercials. Girl, that is crazy. Oof, Jesus Christ. And I will say this. I'm not saying cheating is right. I'm not, by no means am I saying that. But I will say the rules have changed for cheating. Like, as you can see, Mia sitting on the beach doing a sand scrub on a J-list celebrity while G is at the house in the high rise keeping the kids and they halfway keeping him. You understand what I'm saying? It's insane. Cardi got a whole man out here, Offset out here with all kind of women. Just insane. J-list. Insane. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, Bobby is a J-list celebrity. Bobby Valentino is right there with he is right there at the brink on singing on cruise ships. Keep it up with the insane J-list. It's crazy. It is insane to me. These people are crazy. Yes. And y'all, there is no way. Let me take this down, child. There is no way that I'm going to be in a relationship and I'm supposed to be in another relationship that includes documentation, namely holy matrimony papers, and I'm going to be on the beach rubbing my new person's legs and feet with sand and worried if G is at home on the floor and somebody trying to call 911. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody has time for that. Like I said, cheating is wrong, but baby, it's a new day. It's a new day. I'm sorry, Jess. It's a new day. These people out here, they saying, I'm done with you. I don't even know if I don't even know if you got legal separation paperwork. It's just, I'm done with you. I'm about to leave and I'm about to go live my life. We'll get around to the divorce later. Let me jump on this that I've been trying to jump on for the last 6 months. And be out there all on the internet. And I don't have this picture up, but let me tell you something. What's his name? Tiana Taylor's ex, Iman. He is horrible. Horrible. And I was talking about this in my Hot Topics. You around here then got this girl a judgment against her for $70,000 because she happened to mention something about the divorce on the internet. So your lawyers are watching what she's saying. You hit her with $70,000 because she has said something. Why don't these men go and do what all the things that they were doing when you were married? And once you get a divorce and you get all the stuff separated and she moves on with her life, now you ready to just keep mess up in hers. Keep doing what you was doing. You free. You are free. Just like with Martell. Martell is free to do whatever he wants to do. But Ariana is sitting around here with a man who is holding out for a woman who is never coming back to him. I would hate to be a woman still waiting on a man after she has given him to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like, what is going on, sir? Like, what's up? Because you got 7 more days. You got this week right here. You got 7 days to get yourself together. If you can't get yourself together on day 7, I'm out of here. Me and Miles Morales is going on to Dayton, Ohio. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm going to talk to my daughter's father. Let me see what's going on. I might have to move to Birmingham or wherever they are, but I'm out. I ain't gonna never be on this TV show. Yes, my name is on here. That's one step where I hadn't been for the last 10 years. Child, ain't no way. Ain't no way. You got a work week. You got a work week. Not Chomper. She said, I'm a Chomper is pathetic. It's crazy. As soon as you let them go, all of the things that they was doing while they was with you, now they don't want to do them all of a sudden. They want to focus on you and how to mess your life up. No, sir. No, leave me alone. Did you not see Aaron? Did you not see Aaron Pierre? Did you not see who I'm fooling with? I ain't got time to fool with you. She said Aaron treats her like a cup of tea, baby, not a bottle of water. I know that's right. And crazy. Have you noticed how they do that? They do all the dirty dog everything in the marriage. Then when she finally gets, whoever she is, when she finally gets it up and she says, no more, I'm out. And they actually get out. Now they want to be back in cahoots. They want to be back in the situation, back in your business. You lost that right. You can't be in my business no more. So what? I talked about the marriage. You done gave me this. I'm gonna give you these $70,000, but leave me the hell alone. Like, I'm done. I am so done. Child, this is crazy. I mean, insane. Y'all, that's all I got for today. I got to get Lil call me in the middle of the night. I got to get oh Lord Jesus, look at this man right here, Lord. Where he come from? I opened my phone up and that is what was on my phone. Is that the Navy? What is that? Is that the Air Force? Lord Jesus. What? They are too delicious together. You know it's fantastic. Girl, this is not AI. This is not AI, honey. Go Navy. Oh, Jesus. I was trying to figure out what that was. Child, let me check. Let me find some. Let me go on somewhere else, child. Ain't nobody got time for this. Oh. Let me see if there's anything going on before I leave. Child, Navy or Coast Guard. Yes, honey. A few good. Hey, honey, he is. he was one good one, Jill. Jill said, I need a few good men. I know that's right. Comedian and actress Tiffany Haddish says she's done with dating Black American men. She is only dating a Black man born outside of America. Mm-mm. She said, wait, girl, wait. Look at Kim. Kim about to get in some trouble. Kim, you better get off this live before you get in some trouble, girl, because we just sat here talking about these holy matrimony paperwork. Now, you better hold on to yours now. Don't get over here on the Military Live talking about Military. You ain't about to put that on me. Oh, any update with the Frost kids? Let me see. I I really don't have no updates with them. I think I'm done talking about them. I just really hate that this is happening. After I saw that girl, they said it was a triangular situation. Did y'all see that in my Hot Topics? It was the first thing on my Hot Topics yesterday. Well, day before yesterday. I was like, I don't have time for that. I don't know if the people go. She says the people gonna let Wendy free. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see what she said. Wendy Williams speaks out after new exam reaffirms dementia diagnosis. I will get out of guardianship. Child, wait a minute. Where was I looking at that? Where was that? I don't want to show the video because I don't want Wendy to see Wendy like that. But Wendy is in a bad way. She's in a bad way. I think, yeah, I'm with you on that. I think Black American men are done with Tiffany. She can go and do whatever she want to do. Oh, yes. Jess. Okay. We'll do that. Let me finish this, Jess. I'm going to keep this up here so I can, a reminder. Hold on. I heard Karen is coming home soon. Well, child. I'm going to come back, Jess. I'm going to come back to Jess. Well, honey, let me see what's going on. I don't know. Okay, this is what, August, September. So I told y'all that they said they want the cameras to they want everybody to stay around because they may bring the cameras back up because they probably will bring Karen on to shoot something before they finally finish. So I don't know. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm over that. Mia, let me see. Prayers for Wendy. Mia got mad at Potomac because they knew she wasn't a good mom. Look at her. She out here living her life. She's out here living unapologetically, Mia. And I think you're right because as long as she was on that show, this is all that Giselle was going to talk about, her not being a good mom. Now she out here being free as a bird. And she got the kids. Don't get me wrong. In that story, at the end of it, she got the kids in the back of the car, child. They going to get ice cream or going to school or something. She gonna be with the kids. Karen needs to do all of her time. Oh, she did. She said in straight backs. She said, I want to see Karen. Shay said, I want to see Karen in a jumpsuit and straight backs. Baby, Karen ain't gonna let you see her like that. You better go back and look at that video when she got arrested. That's the last thing you gonna see of Karen. Let me see if anything going on with the Frost people. Hold on. Let me see. I don't see. As far as stuff that's going on in DC, I'm just gonna kind of refrain from talking about that. Yo, did y'all listen to the interview with Caesar with Carlos King? Did y'all know Caesar had 2 strokes? 2 strokes. He said that because I listened to it when I was out that Wednesday. He said that he is doing better, but his memory is not good and he can't put words together so well. I was like, why the hell does Caesar have 2 strokes? That is crazy. What's this? Monica has never played about Auntie Wendy. I don't know why my nose is running so bad. It might be from yesterday. Who is this? Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I get girl Caesar from Black Ink, girl. He had 2 strokes. He is not talking to his daughter. I think he talked to her last year. I think that's what he said. He is not talking to his cousin Teddy. He hadn't talked to Teddy in 2 years. Yes, he said when he was in the hospital, Teddy did not come to see him. And then, no, look, I don't think so, Sandra. I don't think so. And then he was talking about what really happened with his daughter. And he was cleared of all of the allegations with that. He was cleared of some stuff with the dog situation. He was cleared from that. And he explained that. He said it was a dog that had got the other little dog, and the dog had a little dog in his mouth, and he was trying to throw that dog over to the side. Child, that was a lot. And then he said that the people at Black Ink, the show, they called him like the next day and told him that, we'll call you back. And he's still kind of waiting for them to call him back, but they haven't done it yet. He said he would do a reboot. He said Donna was the one who, he said only people that had that video was him and his girlfriend, and his girlfriend gave Donna the video and put it out. Over a $1,400 wig. Okay, y'all. Who pays $1,400? Is it really wigs for $1,400? Because you could talk about mine all day, because it ain't gonna ever be that. Yes, girl, Donna was the one put the video out. So yeah, he said he was giving his daughter space. He said they kind of talked, and then when they did talk, she wanted him to buy her a $750,000 car. He was like, girl, why would you need that? Shay, like the actual wig is $1,400. Look, shout out to You Nice, shout out to Sunburr, shout out to QC Hair, shout out to who else? Who else? It's somebody I want real bad. I can't think of the name. It's in an orange box. Shout out to them, because baby, it won't ever. I will never. If I have on a $1,400 wig, it's because I'm sitting in a chair with lights, cameras, action on a network. Okay, that's when I have a $1,400 wig, and it'll be something. Shay will be the person that's putting it on my head. Girl, you got a $1,400 wig. Like I said, I'll be in a chair on a network with lights, camera, action, and Shay will be putting it in there because Shay will be getting paid from the network. I still ain't gonna be able to do it. $1,400? She got mad at her daddy. He was like, that's some people's rent. Why would I? He was like, you don't even clean up. $1,400? That is insane. She said it's the length that cost the most. Well, I barely do 22 inches. That the curly dark one, I think that's 24, and that was sent to me for advertising. I'm never buying anything over 18. 20 is the longest I'm gonna buy. Oh. So that was tough. And he said Teddy didn't come to see him at all. Oh, that was crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, y'all, this is crazy. 40 and 50 inches. 5 and 6 bundles. Oh, Lord have mercy. My hair is thin. Like, I have thin hair. Now, it comes like right to here, but it's thin. So if you gonna braid it, you gonna have to braid it with my hair ain't gonna hold 5 bundles. That is insane. No, Teddy's not on the show. There is no show. And girl, child, he said that Teddy made millions just being his cousin. Y'all, this Brooklyn, New York man lost his house. He had paid his home over $800,000 home. Do y'all know how he lost his house? Unpaid water bill. I was like, let me make sure I got all my information I need for my doggone water bill before I get out of here. Because what? That is crazy. Not 28 to 30. All right. Yes, honey. He lost his home over a water bill. Brooklyn, New York man. Hold on, let me read it. A Brooklyn, New York homeowner has lost his fully paid off property valued at more than $800,000 because of a $5,000 unpaid water bill. Despite owning the home outright with no mortgage, the man's failure to pay the city water bill led to legal action. Under municipal rules, unpaid utility bills can result in property liens. In this case, the city moved forward, ultimately resulting in the loss of the entire home. Community outrage. Neighbors and advocates have expressed outrage, arguing that such a minor debt should not result in the forfeiture of a house worth nearly $1 million. Critics call the penalty disappropriated and claim it highlights the dangers of aggressive debt collection practices tied to essential services. So I'm gonna have to make sure y'all utilities are caught up and paid. That is crazy. That's crazy, right? Struggling with property taxes. Exactly. Oh, Lord, honey, that's crazy. What's this? Mm-mm. Okay, y'all. I think we caught up. I think we're caught up. Joy Reid sent something. Oh yeah, that was crazy. I just feel like this week. Wait a minute. Colorado Buffaloes teamed up with. Okay. Dion seems to be doing really good. Shout out to Akeisha Holly. Today is Akeisha's birthday. I think that's all I got. Let me see what's on this right here. That's it. That's all I got. That's it. Oh, let me do this right quick. Hold on, y'all. Let's look at Drew right quick, just in case y'all didn't see this. This is what Drew had going on. Hold on, what is this? All True Tea. Let me search All True Tea. I love All True Tea. She be really having it together. So let's look at Drew, child. Drew is still. I bet Shamia feel crazy today after seeing this. Look at this.
I love my bag. Yes.
Look at that, child. So she got a little skull bag.
Oh my.
Hold on. What you say? Hold on.
Thank you, Judith Lieber. I love my bag. Yes.
That was still on. Yeah, he was still on. No, no more than last. She got a cute bag. No more than last week, our last live, when I had the last live, and I told y'all, Lakia, that I was reading it as we were talking and little messages were coming in. They have finished 7 episodes. They've already filmed the reunion, and it's a one-time reunion. It's 1 episode reunion. So they're done, and it may be out in the fall, October, November. She said it's ugly. No, you can't put nothing in that bag. Erica don't believe nothing Drew say. When I tell you Erica don't have nothing for Drew, Erica said Drew be lying. She got that from Amazon. Because we did not see the bag. We did not see the bag. Now that we did not see, I give her that. Oh, honey, she got her bag, honey. She got her jewel umbrella. Oh, Drew said they count my pockets while I'm counting rhinestones. Gone, Drew. Drew is a mess. Well, poor Shamia. Okay, y'all. So I don't. Let's see. Akeisha, stay on TikTok Live. Stay on TikTok Live. Stay on it. Stay on it, child. Stay on it. She be on it all the time. Okay, Big Brother updates. So if you're not into Big Brother, this is for my Big Brother people. I hope this is not a spoiler for you. The last thing I saw do we know who the HOH is? Because I know who the HOH is, and I know who's on the block. Now, I don't know who got the veto because I hadn't got back into that, but I'm excited to see. But what I will say is Keanu is not on the block. Thank God. He needs a break. No, I'm not watching The Hunting Wives. I don't even know where that would come on. What would that come on? I'm ready for tonight. I think I'm about to get up and go in here. Y'all know, like, I'm getting ready to leave Wednesday, right? And I'm like together. Like, I don't feel like I'm together. I don't feel like I'm ready to go. So I got to go and clean my bathroom. I want to reorganize my closet in my bathroom. And it's something else I want to do. I just feel like I'm not ready. Oh, it's on Netflix? I don't know when trailers come back on. They keep showing stuff except for a date. Coco, and I'm tired of that. I want to know the date. But we're going to be on it, though. Well, loves, I'm getting ready to go so I can sit down and talk about everything I need to do and don't get it done while I watch TV and knowing I need to do my work. And I'm probably not going to do it until the 11th hour. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for that. I want to thank y'all for being here. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And all of this live have been alleged and in my personal opinion. And we've been covered. Okay? Y'all have a good day. Hunting Wives came on Netflix and it was good. I binge watched it in one day. How many episodes is it? I enjoyed it today too, Sandra. I'm glad y'all here. I'm glad y'all came. Justine. Yes, you must replay, Justine. This all I got. I think this was a fantastic live. Hey, Mocha. And I hope y'all have a really good day. And like I said, I'm gonna go in here and watch Big Brother a little bit. Wait on it to come on TV tonight. So, it's 8 episodes. Okay. I know it was just good to be out. It was good to be out. Y'all have a good one. And don't forget, Tuesday, we're doing live hot topics on Tuesday. Tuesday, the last episode of me and Queen Sheba's conversation is going to be on my podcast. Wherever you get your podcast, please go listen to all of those. Monday is going to be just a regular Monday. So we're going to go live Tuesday. We're going to have Hot Topics live on Tuesday because Wednesday I'll be traveling. Okay? I know I love y'all being here. I love y'all being here. And I just love y'all. And I missed y'all yesterday so much, but yesterday was such a good day. So I'm going to go take off this spa hair, get in my other hair. I'm going to find me something else. And I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good Sunday. Bye, y'all. This is so good. I missed y'all, but I'm glad we're back.